Tonight, doctors are warning families to be careful when sharing meals, not to share those germs for Thanksgiving. 95% of Illinois' pediatric ICU beds are full because of a spike in pediatric flu and RSV, the respiratory virus that's most serious in young children. CBS 2's Tara Molina is outside Comer Children's Hospital with advice from doctors.
A record number of people walked through the doors here at Comer Children's Hospital with a mixture of RSV and now spiking flu. It's something that a doctor here told us parents need to keep in mind heading into their Thanksgiving celebrations.
Every parent should just be hyper aware that this is a very real virus that's hitting harder this year.
With RSV, the respiratory virus most serious in young kids, continuing to plague hospitals and pediatric wards, now flu is adding to the spike across the area, and doctors tell us they're swamped. A spokesperson for Cook County's Department of Public Health told me ER visits for flu-like illnesses just surpassed COVID-like illness for the first time since March of 2020. And if it continues, this year is expected to be the most severe flu season this decade.
It has just been absolutely unparalleled in how busy that we have been.
Here in Chicago at Comer Children's,
we were at capacity for, I think, 67 days in a row. Had a little breather this weekend.
A breather, but still, the emergency room saw huge numbers, a mix of RSV and flu cases this past weekend. Thankfully, most of those patients did not need to be admitted to the hospital, but Dr. Allison Bartlett told us parents should keep these spikes in mind heading into Thanksgiving.
Time to think about the plans that you have and how can you keep it as safe as possible. Certainly people with respiratory virus symptoms should be discouraged from attending.
Advocate Children's Hospital in Park Ridge reached capacity this past weekend, but a spokesperson told us patients were not turned away. And while they are seeing a decline in RSV, now flu is ramping up. North Shore Hospital System seeing a similar spike. A spokesperson told me they've been at capacity more than usual the past 2 months, seeing a rise in RSV and flu. The doctors we talked to today recommend getting your COVID booster and your flu shot with the spread that we're seeing right now in the city, the county, and the state. Reporting outside Comer Children's Hospital, I'm Tara Molina, CBS 2 News.